Okay, Louis Porcelino, Manimal Market, and this is September 22nd, Monday, recap of ES trading today. So, today, this morning, I was not very, I was uncommitted either way. I thought the market could go either up or down. The key today was the fact that we took out the 5 minute pivot, and we took out the 5 minute pivot basically. Well, here's the 830 bar, okay? So we took the 5 minute pivot out around 840, and then I usually like to look for two higher closes before I try to sell. But I did put out on a site that we had took out the 5 minute pivot, and then we had the channels that we had to get through. So you see that this was 1992 half, okay, and then this channel here. So when I talk about the higher closes, the two higher closes, the first higher two clo- the first two higher closes I had on a 5 minute bars were here, okay, and then we kind of sat, and then we went down and we made the lows, and went back up and went down and took the lows out again. So, but if you got that short, I said that when we took our 5 minute pivot that will put the sellers in control, but it also, the important thing was that we had to take out the Globex low. Remember, I always talk about for any sort of move that's going to be have any teeth to it or any acceleration to the downside, it must take out the Globex low, low or high if we were talking about rallies or breaks. So finally, we did take out the Globex low. You usually want to take it out by 4 ticks. We did it right here, okay? And then from here, which is basically 1991, we went down and we made a low today of 1982 half. So that was good for almost 1,000 points, 900 points on the way down. So, and as you can see, and this indicator here, here's the New York indicator that we use when it comes to volume. Today, it was basically below what when we see this 20%, when we see the volume under the 20%. So basically, what he got here, like 87% of the volume being done on the sell side. We usually think that's indicative of a trend day, and today was a trend day. We had 1,800 point move down to the bottom. All right, so what does that bring us to? So I've been talking about this, and it's like you try to let me pull up another chart right here. So here we go. This is the day chart, and it's almost like Groundhog Day all the time, right? Here we are back to this date, which was that breakout date on July 24th, 1986 half. Okay, we talk about this right here. See over here, and I draw the line across. We went underneath it today. Puts us back in that channel, and that channel that I'm drawing is that breakout to the top of this big down bar, which is the high of July 31st, which is 1965, like in a quarter, right around there. Let me actually give the exact. The high was 1965 half. So this line here is 1965 half. So I'm looking, if we get into, in that channel, that's a target, that's a definite target, and we peaked into it today with today's close, all right, or today's action. Then we have our day pivot. This is our day pivot, 1952. It's at 1952, basically 1952.75, right? So if we can get a close below that, that would accelerate the downside. We got the low of July 31st back here at 1923 half, and then this low that was put in on 8/8, which was 1890. So, I think that's it. I mean, we're sitting in these levels. You got to kind of just take it day by day and see if we can put a couple consolidation days in a row, especially with coming up on October. Will they take it down to here and then rally it back at the end of the year? You know, I just think you have to be alerted to that. Remember, there is a poor high we talked about. Also today, I when I did the midday update, hopefully we can see this, but I had said I thought that the target was going to be here on the midday update, that 30-second update that we did today, and because that filled in all this action over here. So I think that's I said 1983 and a half. I thought the target was going to be, and then our low ended up being 1982.75. I can see that you could see the different things going on. I could see the market moving down to this here, which would be 1975. So this is another way we use market profile along with all the other stuff that we do. All right. I'm going to start trying to get this video out earlier in the morning so we have a little more time to digest what we're talking about. But, today was, one of those days. If you sold it once it went through the 5 minute pivot and hung on, you could have, made some dough. I certainly had a good day, and hopefully everyone else did. All right, everyone have a good night, and this is Louis Porcelino, manovermarket.com. Register so you can get our updates throughout the day and get our research for free. And everyone, happy trading. Talk to you later. Bye.